one of a certain format. And you have to play each opponent in your division or in the league one time.
Yes.
Exactly. Same format. And then it won't be, it's not, the lesson I've learned is when I structure leagues like, this is your weekly meetup. Number one, the organization and tracking that is the bomb. It's so much work. Number two, then it eventually becomes like the, well, I couldn't make it that week with this and that, or I got sick, or my kid was sick, or my wife was sick, or I got stuck at work, or whatever. I had a homework project I had to work on, or whatever. And then it's the, well, who gets the win, who gets this, and this league structuring was going throughout the last year. It works perfectly. Everybody gets their games in. You know, if you don't get a game in, you know, then it's just counted as a non-game. It hurts your record. You know? So.
If that means that character,
You said
I like that. Yeah. I like that suggestion.
Because like that's what should determine whether you're good at this game, right? Like you should be able to, you should be good across formats.
But you also have to check on having played at least one of each format. So we'll have required formats as well.
I like it. Yeah, I like that. I like that. 2019 season like that one. How was that?
So like there were two adaptions. I came to one and I was the only one who paid.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make the other one. People should play Adapted. It is the best Keyforge format, period.
It is, I agree.
It's the best.
Adapting, play decks, switch decks, and then get it.
Yeah,
that's how you get it. They change it. I never played that one.
It is unique among the Keyforge formats in that it is deck quality you can get. It does not matter how good or bad the deck is, and it does not matter how good your opponent's deck is, because you can fix it by the change. But the only format where the quality of your deck basically doesn't matter. You can play any deck you want.
It's a great thing, especially.
I sort of unintentionally did that in that time. The last one I was making out pretty well. I was a younger kid, but he was pretty much sat in that back corner. He wiped me out so fast that we had so much time left. He's like, let's switch decks. And he wiped down my deck. He's like, oh, you really like this one. I'm like, I'm glad you do. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, and I'm glad you do too. Because like one of the skill testing elements in this game is how can you evaluate it? How quickly? How well can you play it like that? Right? And so like Adapted is always fresh because you're always like you're playing your deck, sure, but then you're playing somebody else's deck. And you're like, if their deck is better than mine, how much better? Like that Adaptive set we played that one. That was like that was some of the best Keyforge I've ever played. Like that set was a blast. Yeah, because it's like I brought a deck, you brought a deck. His deck was like significantly better than mine, but it was like more than 5 chains better. So like I lost the first game and then I beat him with his deck, and then he only bit up to 5 chains, and he let me have his deck with 5 chains, and I beat him with it in the third game. So it was like, okay, so it's like your deck was more than 5 chains better than mine. It's so interesting.
It is. Yeah. So and then the evaluation of how many chains can this deck really take? Can you play through it? Can you play through it and make it work? Wasn't that shot stuff? They did 2 events. They did 2 events with it. I couldn't hit either. You know,
what they need to do is they need to put the other.
That's a lot of stuff that people.
Yes.
Because like that's why people don't come out because they can't get their Kool-Aid points.
Exactly.
Which is not unreasonable. Like, I want Kool-Aid points too.
I mean, it's in there. It's in the system, but you can't put shape out of that for other.
Which is silly because all you have to do in order to put the other formats in the app is have your wins tracked on your profile and not your deck. That's all you have to do. You know, and it's like if you're playing Triad, your wins should be tracked as match wins against your profile, but the decks you take should also have chains on them as acquired in other. Triad is probably the hardest to put in the app because it's with decks you want chains on your decks and you have 3 of them.
Just draw your
That's probably the hardest, but like Adapted is not hard.
Alright, cool.
Reversal is not hard. And Reversal is amazing. Like Reversal is a hilarious format.
Alright. Unlock the Box players, welcome.
Woo!
Yay!
Thanks for everybody for supporting the store and coming out and playing the events leading up to today. We're gonna have some fun. Everybody. So there's 13 players today. Francesco and Giancarlo at 16. We are at 13. Definitely we have 5. But well, we'll do it. That's what I'm done.
I quit. It's what I do.
There will be 4 rounds of Swiss, and then we are going to cut to a top 4 5-minute rounds. I'm going to go ahead and project this on the television here in just a second for the first round, which you're going to see. We're going to try to run it we are streamed in the back. If we're ready for the first round, we'll take you over the top pairing again, top and back on the table. If not, we'll start that in the second round. But it is going to be streamed, and we'll share that link. We'll share that link out. It's going to be on the YouTube channel. And it's going to have live commentary. So,
Can we do commentary with them?
what's that?
Can we do commentary with them?
Absolutely. If you want to, that's a great idea. There's two headsets up there. So whoever has to buy can do it. I love that actually. Probably the top 10 players in order are going to draft out one of the Highlander game decks. So they all have they're all unique game decks. There's a horseman and a time traveler deck amongst them. You'll be able to take a look at them and decide, what you're going to want there.
Okay, yep, alright, that's me.
I haven't really thought about we have to cut the rest of the top 4, which makes so we'll see how that works. We might have a situation where the top 4 is like highlight this one, and they kind of take them out. And the rest will be drafted out by those top 4.
We are set. Don't touch the volume button ever. But we are good to go. If you need to move, just hit the right. I was going to say it's the circle in the middle.
Right, yeah. Run a second seal. Run a second seal.
We could. I mean, it's not necessarily like you can just hang out and rock a couple of random games too. Yeah, it's not that big.
Yeah, it's single elimination.
You're just getting started.
That's what I'm going to do. On point.
Not wrong.
On point.
You and your logic.
I'm allowed. The top 10 players are going to win a deck, the deck they choose, and a sealed Archon deck. The bottom 3 players are going to win a sealed Archon deck, and we are going to have some play mats, some promo keys, things like that. Going to 4 or 5 seconds. All right. So again, I think I have clarified. Not short down today, so
Flat.
I guess it is bring it. Yep.
Already here. A new good extra game. Anything revolving around what? Hand board. Flat. Turn down for what?
I love the Crown Royal bags. I'm a big fan. That's awesome.
I have a black one, but I've used them forever.
Crown Royal bags are like the best, like gaming, like always.
They're big,
And it's all a picture of a Jew that made the bag comes with alcohol.
Merry Christmas. Matchups.
Oh, Lance. Really?
Yeah.
It is supposed to scroll. Let's get a scroll eventually. Or a jump.
Table 1, the silvery.
Nick Rader, you have a buy.
Yeah. Who's that over there?
That's Sean Molson.
In the back there?
Yeah.
Bright Lights, Big City, boys.
All right. Lance are coming.
Do we have, is there,
One of these players over here.
are we doing, deck eval?
What's that?
Are we doing deck eval?
Yes. Once you sit down,
But like keeping one of my really good decks in reserve.
John, you're in the back?
Yeah.
Players, you will have a couple of minutes to examine your opponent's.
Ooh, we got the fancy mat and earth and it's a special.
We'll be beginning the first round.
Alright, we have our first match of the day.
Oh yeah, here. I guess you need those. Or can look at that.
Oh, I see poker chips. This is Sean Molson.
Do we need to wait
against
for
Lance.
There'll be a time.
This is a great way to start this event. These are two of the best Keyforge players we have here at Highlander Games. And this one's gonna get spicy. It's gonna be an interesting match. Keep in mind we do not know what decks they're playing. Just as
you know how long it took me to realize that that little symbol means out of plant, like out of house?
Mavericks?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have never seen Ink with a spider.
I don't think he's going to.
So maybe today?
Maybe. Well, depends if it. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Today, this is a really
Well, that
special
game went
event.
quickly. Yeah. Come on.
We have 10 decks with Highlander Games in the name. We got those from going to Gamma and Reno. Alright, so let's see. Lance is running Dis, Untamed, and Shadows. And Sean is running
You'd like
Dis,
to find the red
Shadows,
to
and
go
Sync.
first?
So Lance is not running first.
Alright, I'll go first.
Sean.
Find out.
We are
Although it's no surprise.
we're going to do some
Shadow
we're
is
going to do some
impressive power.
Seven cards for me.
It's funny, they didn't put a spot for your
We'll
chain.
see how things go.
I was looking for that.
I love the fact that Sean uses poker chips as
This deck does generate shield a lot. I use the orange one to
If you guys want to have a seat here, I'm going to go ahead and get you guys paired up. I mean, everybody will play everybody eventually, but I'm going to tap you. So I'll get like in between rounds or such, I'll get you guys taken care of. If you want to open your deck, you have 5 minutes to go ahead and examine your deck list and go through the deck. And then I'm going to pair you up, and you'll have a couple of minutes to
How you
look through
doing?
your
You
deck
having a
list.
good day?
Start the first round.
I like your little dragon thing.
So the app on your phone, you're going to slam your deck into that. You don't have to do that right now. But the app on the phone is generally going to be that's when you take like possession of your deck.
What's the name of your deck?
Imposter Carmelo. Bird Project.
Bird. I thought it was Bird. I was like,
Honestly, I intended
he's a
to run
pirate
this
of
as a
birds?
chain down
You never know.
just
You
because,
never know.
But I actually didn't get the event done. I was going to work on it this morning, and I had some other things
All right.
on this morning.
That's what I got.
So, sealed chain down is kind of weird anyways. It's really better as a constructed thing, because it's about kind of helping develop a local meta. So, the chain bound is only apply to the store that's running it. So if you play in a chain bound,
So hard. It's a goddamn untamed.
if you go to another store, they don't have the chain that you earned here.
It's alright, you got more
points.
I do.
Because it's
But I have a great.
really do.
I need it to stay in play, and I know it's not going to.
So basically, the chain system balances the game. So it's about helping the local.
Allegedly.
I think it's. I mean,
No, it does.
One of the most
It does.
amazing concepts in gaming that I've ever seen.
One of the people with 6 or like
Hang on one second.
is on like a level
Is
3.
everybody taking a look? Everybody's good to go?
Yep.
You may start right now.
Alright.
Good luck,
All right.
everyone.
I don't know if we're live.
I don't care.
I don't know.
This is like the second.
I'm gonna call.
No idea what anything. It's not a problem.
I'm gonna call Shadows, and I'm gonna play the Speed Sigil. This affects both of us.
Yep. I'm well aware of it.
Yep. There you go.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna call
Speed sigil.
Shadows.
So now
Ask to come out ready.
the first creature played
Do the speed sigil.
Okay.
Silver tooth
each
come out ready because silver
the
tooth.
first
Yep.
creature played
And
each
then we're
turn
going
enters
to
play
put
ready. So
Silent
technically the
Dagger on
second
him
creature
for 1 ember,
Lance played should
and that makes him deal 4 damage to a flank creature. So I will. I have to do that. Alright. I'm gonna read
Oh,
that.
there you go, interesting.
And we're done with it.
Oh, it's
I'm going to call Shadows again. Yeah. You have how much ember do you have? 2. How do you have 2? Oh, you reaped. Duh. All
so
right.
it seems that we're gonna have some special guests.
I'm gonna play
on
Naughty.
this wonderful stream today.
Comes in ready. I'm
Every
gonna
round,
action. I'm
hopefully
gonna
every
steal
round,
one.
we'll have a special
And then I'm
player
gonna
from
play
the event.
Ghostly Hand. If you have exactly
We
1,
hope you have a
steal
good
it,
day, too.
and then I gain 2. And that's it.
Players coming out with shadows.
Alright, we are going to call shadows.
Okay.
Umbra comes out.
Okay.
Umbra's going to fight here.
Okay.
Steal one.
Yep. It's elusive.
Skirmish.
Skirmish.
But elusive, but I fought, so I steal one.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And then we will reap here, do 4 damage.
Yep.
And then we will reap.
All right.
Back to you.
Okay. I'm going to call.
We got a.
I'm going to call Dis. I'm going to play Hysteria. And then that's my turn.
I am mad about Master Woman. Shadows is and Master Woman. He has Arise with this.
We are going to call. We're going to call Dis.
Okay.
We're going to put out a Succubus.
To
reap.
Succubus is a bomb and a half.
We're going to play a Poltergeist.
Okay.
Use a artifact controlled by your opponent. As if it was yours, destroy that artifact.
Okay. No more speed sigils.
I get an ember for Poltergeist.
All right.
Lance just took out speed.
Mind Guard.
Okay.
We agree. On turn 1 speed
Card
sigil
from your
is
hand.
Speed sigil use at any point is bad. Plus a mind guard. Lance is catching up pretty quickly here.
it's a bit hyper
That's there.
aggressive.
Check.
All right.
You got Lance
I'm
at
going to
5
call
amber.
Sanctum.
Sean looks like he's at.
I'm going to play
I believe it's 2. I believe it's 2.
AL the Merchant.
Comes in.
I'm
Yep,
probably gonna
sorry,
read it.
thank you.
Go.
I'm going to play Gorm.
Also comes in exhausted.
Yep, but each time I play an artifact, I gain an Ember.
What I was supposed to do with them.
Jehu the Bureaucrat.
People left it well.
And Seckless.
That's
my turn.
Okay. I fortunately.
Yep.
The same for that.
Yeah, I think that's blue shadows.
That seems that might be your kind of good
That's
thing.
way against shadows, but I know blue shadows.
I just want to say that light is really bright.
Lucky.
Yeah, smart.
No, lucky.
Feel it?
Smart had nothing to do with that one.
Gotta love that one.
Alright, we are going to.
I don't know. Lance has got to do something.
Your deck list and what have you?
Actually,
Sanctum's starting to flood the board.
Oh, I did not. I'm sorry.
There you are. If you guys want to
That was left in my hand.
Voltor's
That was you draw one.
completely understand. It's
No,
kind of hard to
turn
compete.
you draw
Pick one and I'll put it back in the slot.
Put on top. Because it would have been on.
Yeah.
It's fine, you guys.
Okay,
I'm good with that. I don't care.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No worries. Alright, we are going to.
That is a thing.
We're going to call this.
Okay.
Grab your stuff, head upstairs when you're ready.
Okay.
I'm going to pair you guys up right now.
Has taunt and all that.
Yep, and you have to pay.
I have to call this. I'm going to reap the Succubus.
Okay.
And back to you.
Alright, I'm also going to call. I'm going to call Dis.
Which is kind of a smart move. I think that has to be Pip. That's the only thing he played. Giving 20.
And I may have just lied to you.
5 cards in a hand instead of 6.
I think. Yeah, I'm gonna call Shadows. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Whatever, man.
Didn't mean that.
I'll take it back.
Take it back. I'm gonna play.
I don't want Techno Demons out right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Miasma.
Oh, okay. Remember.
Can't forge a key, get an Ember, puts me in check, and then I'm gonna put a Dodger
Just
in
played
the fight.
Miasma.
Okay.
That's my
Lance
turn.
ain't forging nothing next turn.
I will call this
Okay.
Shocker of Shockers,
I don't
right?
know.
Miasma's such a good card.
You're going to reap with the Succubus. You drew one less, right?
Yep, I only have 5. I remember this now.
It's easy to forget. It really is. And we will
So does he sacrifice it?
kill the Succubus
Okay.
and take forward.
He does.
And
Takes
we're good.
4
Alright.
damage.
I will now, this time, I'm gonna forge a key first. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. There's 6. First key. Now I'm going to call Dis. I'm gonna play Pandemonium. So I gain 1, and then each undamaged creature captures 1
From its opponent.
from its opponent. So you get that 1. And I get those 3.
So all his creatures captured.
Then I'm going to play Dominator Bauble, which is an
That's a
artifact.
rough one, especially after Sean Forged.
I'm then going to play.
But we're
One
at a
more.
key
Dang
piece
it.
here.
Terror. You have 1, so it shows up. That's it.
Okay. I will be calling Dis.
Dis.
Sean draws back
Going
up
to
to
reap
6.
there.
Lance immediately reaps first thing with Succubus. Then uses Pays, thinking about what to do with Pit Lord.
He's had a tough turn here. Either you swing now, and your next turn's going to be better, or you hold off and see if your opponent kills it.
We're going to kill the Dodger.
Okay.
And that kills me as well.
Okay. There's your.
And it looks like we're going to crash Pit Lord into the Shadows creature.
And back to you.
Okay. I'm going to call Sanctum. I get 1, or I get 2 from the bureaucrat. I'm then going to play Sergeant Ezekiel. He has 1.
Exhausted though, right?
Yep, he is exhausted and he has 1 shield. But when I play him, I can use the Ready and Fight. So I'm going to fight 3.
And
Yep.
there goes the Succubus. Sean gets his hammer back, and finally he's going to go up to 6 keys
I
again.
put it back.
Yeah. No, I was just seeing how much I can. Yeah, I don't remember numbers sometimes. And you have
6
Alright,
Keys would be in a really bad position.
I am going to...
I'm going to draw back up to 6.
Bad or good?
6 Keys is a little much. He would be in first place in the first 2 rounds already.
going to call Untamed.
Okay.
Ink of the Spider will come out.
Okay. What is it?
Play Stun a creature.
Okay.
Not
So
sure.
I'm going to
It
stun...
is an Untamed card, I can tell you that much. So we know we called Untamed this turn.
So we'll just stun Sergeant Ezekiel.
All right. Stun card.
We'll play out a Dust Pixie for 2.
Yeah.
And then we will play a Regrowth for 1.
And the Regrowth.
All
Getting
right.
that Pit Lord back to hand.
Check. All right.
It was a
I'm going to
not that
call
much.
Shocker Sanctum.
Regrowth comes in handy in
Gives
so
me
many
2.
ways.
I'm going to use and play Volwick. He comes in with 2, and then each of his neighbors gets 2. And then I'm going to play.
Looks like Sean played a Bulwark.
You gotta take care of the hunting witches when you can.
Does poison go first, or is
As far
it
as what?
for damage?
I don't know.
Like, does it act before regular combat damage happens, or just it happens at the same time?
Poison is any damage dealt by that creature
Okay.
to a creature kills
Okay, okay. Then I'm going to play Inspiration, and I'm going to attack you with the spider with the terror.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that one way at the same time. And then I'm going to remove the.
Yep. Action him out.
Yep. And then you have no artifact. That's fine. Everybody's ready.
Alright. I will forge.
Okay. Oh, I'm at
Yeah, so that includes
Oh, that was a key
I'm going to call Yes.
Okay.
Pretty strong.
Took
We're going to Tremor.
Okay.
If you
And we're going to stun those 3.
These 3. Okay.
Succubus.
Out comes the Succubus. Looks like Lance is
Alright, so I'm going to forge a key. I'm going to call.
Alright, so we're still matched at 2 keys apiece right now. Could actually go either way. Now the question is, does Lance's deck have to deal with the field right now, even though 3 of the 4 creatures are stunned? Or does he just try and go for overpowering Amber?
Don't know. I'm going to call Sanctum, which gives me 2. And then I'm going to play Shield of Justice. and take the hostages. I'm going to fight here, and no damage.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. I capture one, but you have none to capture. And then I'm going to action these out. And that's my turn.
We're going to call Shadows.
Okay.
We're going to put out Silvertooth.
Okay.
Put out Umbra.
Okay.
Put out an Asp. And we are going to also put Ring of Invisibility on Silvertooth.
Okay.
And then Silvertooth will...
All right. I'm going to call Sanctum.
Sean
Gain 2.
is at 1, 2,
I'm going to call play Terms of Redress,
5 amber, 2 keys.
and I'm going to have
He just played another
Ballwick
card.
capture 2.
Gain that 1 amber go up to 6. So Sean is at checkmate right now, and he just captured 2 amber from those.
And that's my turn. No, I lied to you. I'm going to reap for 4.
I can't.
Sean takes
Still one.
Okay. I was sitting on that stuff just in case.
All the spicy stuff I needed from my deck to try and do what I want didn't count.
Oh.
Routine job. Urchin.
Everybody has
Urchin.
starters. So
Just capturing that 2 amber and
Routine
making sure
job.
Lance couldn't
Dust
steal
Pixie.
anything. That's the best move.
Key charge.
Oh, key charge. Yeah.
Taliga.
Oh, geez.
Chota Hazard.
I was very lucky that I got
Lash.
those 2 in the first.
Yeah, that was me.
Really,
I couldn't
look at the.
When
you look at the
this
house
against
type,
this, shadows against shadows, the only difference is I'm Sanctum.
an Untamed can actually generate
Good game.
a lot of damage.
2 beefy houses.
Sanctum is more of a powerhouse board control, I find. Even without the boost, almost every single one of their creatures has armor. Really hard to beat it.
Agreed.
I'll report.
Alright, so
I got you.
we're going to take a break until the next round. Stay tuned for more Keyforge action. This is a 4-round event and then top to top 4, just to let everyone know. And we will see you guys in a bit.
How's it going?
Good.
How you been?
Good. How are you?
Doing well.
Good. I know. I'm all for something legal. No.
Tough situation. It is. He does, yeah. Oh, come on! It's the worst part. Like, hey, it's just that you bored every time. That's why you play with the wolf on and not. Wait out, chair. Shut up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they're all. Alright, so I'll call logos. I'm going to play library access. I'm using a play card, I draw a card. Put down Archivist, draw a card. Put down Dexter, capture, draw a card. choose to fight my next
Back.
card. Play Dr. Pesco. Whatever. Card. Not draw any bonus cards. And I will pass my turn. Alright, got 5. So I shall chain. Draw.
That's always my question. Just wait for it. I'll next yes. Okay, this is these are your sets. So mine, I forget what my score is, but mine
I was bored at my work online, so I went to pull my back
if you're back in the FFB,
it's in there.
it's like I played. Everybody, I don't feel like and then I think like they don't fit in it. I really want to like force them. Well, there are also ones that are like they're not really what they're like those are the best things for happening, right? Because they don't have to be fantastic.
unmuted.
Right on.
Chat's there, live feed's there. And then Dan has all the audio from here going to him, so he'll know what cards are being played.
Sweet.
That's me all.
Alright guys, welcome back. Round 2, we have, let's see here. Checking out their deck list right now, trying to figure out everything.
Looks like we have a disc player. I think I saw a Lash of Broken Dreams. Yep. I actually played Greg, player on the left here, played him first round. He has a pretty solid deck.
Surprise, guys! We also have a guest commentator. Monk decided he wanted to take a break, so we got Chris. He has a bye this round. Decided he wanted to come up and commentate.
What's up, guys? Hey, I'm Chris. Welcome. Yeah, so got to play Greg first round. It was a good match, very close. Ended up turning out last turn of the game. He remote accessed my own Lash of Broken Dreams.
Oh my god!
I literally would have won that turn because if I had got to forge at current cost, then I had a key charge in hand, and I would have won that turn.
But that Lash.
But that Lash, though, it was really brutal. You know. Yeah.
Price you pay though when you want to try and run good cards, and they have, you know,
ways
cards
to use
to
them.
steal your good cards.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely used it against me, but you know it was definitely close. And he's got he's running Logos, Brobnar, and Dis in that deck, and you know Logos and Dis are easily two of the best houses in the game. So
depending on the lineup, no, I have to agree with you.
Yeah.
But Dis can fall short sometimes if it doesn't have a beefy creature behind it.
Yeah, and Dis definitely needs the key players in the.
You don't necessarily need a Pit Lord or a Lord Grekking, but you need a Schooler at least or something.
Yeah, I mean, but it helps to have like even cards like Control the Weak,
of course.
Arise, Gateway to Dis. Like he got off the classic Gateway to Dis, remove all his Dis creatures, Arise Dis, and replay all of his Dis creatures.
Oh, and even those 4 chains didn't help you.
Yeah, not really. All right, so looks like we have a Shadows, Dis, and Logos across the table. Okay, so it's got 2 houses sharing here. Okay, it looks like they're drawing
Honestly,
there.
kind of interesting that only one player decided to play with Shadows.
Really?
Well, Shadows is literally an overwhelming presence in the game right now.
Sure, true. Yeah, I haven't gotten to take a look at some other folks' decks yet. All right, we got the first play of the game. All right, we got 1 Brobnar creature out. Ooh, is that a
Logos?
Early library access? That's amazing. First turn library access.
Oh, does he have the combo? Or is he digging for the combo?
I have no idea. But Twin Bolt Emission.
Smart.
Okay.
I mean, even if it doesn't kill it, it's a draw, and he doesn't have to deal damage anywhere else.
I mean, that is an aggressive play, like a first turn library. Okay, 3 Amber already. So he's first turn. It looks like he's already drawn 5 cards, and he's played 2 artifacts. Okay, wow, that was pretty big play.
That was a thing.
Oh wow! What do you know?
Guys, we're just gonna do this again.
That's amazing.
Except we're gonna get a creature out.
Yeah, it looks like a Ganymede Archivist
And a lab work.
Yeah.
Smart.
Archives a card. Is that a Bat Drone? I think. And another. Is that
another
lab work? Wow.
Setting up plays for days.
This is spicy.
Although still very interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Turn. Wow. So we have a turn 1 lab work, a turn 2 lab work, and still there's only 2 to 3 Amber on the board right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like we've. These players have already worked through probably like almost half of their decks by like turn 3. That's pretty bananas.
That was such a heavy turn too.
Yeah. So it looks like on the right here, we have a Dominator Bauble in hand, which is pretty cool. Let's see what house he ends up choosing for the round.
All right,
okay.
We got a Dis going Hysteria, bringing
Okay, was
Wow,
that
okay, so he just played Shaffles and a Dominator Bauble after Hysteria. So we've got a cleared board state, Shaffles that'll net in 2 Amber when it's destroyed, and a Dominator Bauble for whenever he feels like it.
Wow. Yeah, house cheating's a really good mechanic in this game.
Oh, if you can house cheat, forget about it.
Yeah. It really, like,
It's only second to cheating a key. Like,
yeah, that's true, yeah. And Untamed has both of that in
Yeah.
it. We don't see either of those.
Untamed and Mars.
Yep.
Literally, I think the only 2 houses.
Yeah, like Brobnar, their house cheating is always fight related, so it's
Yeah,
not nearly as good.
Yeah, you know, giant barbarians. They don't do much.
Yeah.
All right, so what do we have here? We got
Troll.
we got a troll. Is that a war drummer?
No, that's not a war drummer. I can't trying to see the creature in the middle there. Not sure.
Oh, I was talking about on the end there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. All right, he's taking a look at his archive right now. I think he passed the turn, so all right. I think he popped one of his Omni artifacts there, so we're not sure what. Okay. Oh, okay, so choosing shadows for the turn, a little urchin, and okay. Oh, he used a pawn sacrifice.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, pawn sacrifice on the urchin's pretty good. Okay, 3 damage on the troll. I don't know how good that was. Can he just heal it right off? I don't know. I guess
And he's ending his turn right there. Interesting. Okay. So we're still only at 5 Amber here to none. But
yeah, he actually, you know, that the 2 Amber he had, he must have stolen both of those. Okay, so yep, he reaped with the troll.
With the troll, healing and gaining an Amber. Smart.
Yep. Seems about par for the course.
And we're taking out the Umbra.
Okay. That's what that was. Umbra has skirmish, right? Or is it a different creature I'm thinking of?
I can't remember for the life of me right now.
Okay, no worries. Alrighty, so
yes,
it is.
Umbra has
Umbra
skirmish,
does
fight, steal 1 Amber.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling that was it. I just couldn't remember the name of the creature.
Alright, we got a Dis with Annihilation Ritual out now.
Can you remind me what Annihilation Ritual does? I'm not familiar with that card.
Let's see here. Because in all honesty, I don't remember that much either. I have so many decks with this, but I use them so little, it's kind of weird.
Okay. So it looks like the Dis player just discarded a charrette and ended his turn, drew a few cards. So what does Annihilation Ritual do?
You get 1 Amber for playing it, and when a creature would enter a discard pile from play, it's purged instead. That's...
Yes, I remember this card. You know what? This is actually... I've played against... The player on the right, I've played against him in another event. I think I've actually played against that deck. And I recall he got Annihilation Ritual out on like turn 1 or 2. And by the end of the game, he had purged so many of his other creatures. He was just like cycling library access every turn because he would just be playing like Logos every turn because most of his creatures were in other houses.
So you just have the infinite turn there. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty bananas. Yeah, that deck really has the potential to go off. I mean, Annihilation Ritual, you know, purging is an interestingly strong mechanic.
Well, right now he's kind of in a bad position. He needs to figure out a board wipe.
Yeah. Okay, you got Dr. Escotera and a mother, it seems?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking at a pretty stacked board here.
Alright, so we're... Brobnar using their archive.
Okay.
Mother is purged.
Eef, dog. Okay, yeah, and Troll's a beefy boy.
Just the fact that it heals itself when it reaps is kind of nuts.
Yeah. Okay, so now the player on the left here now up to 4 amber. We've been actually going pretty long for no player at even like close to 6 amber. I think we had 5 at one point,
But then, yeah.
Okay, War Drummer.
There we go.
Okay, replays the squad. Ouch.
Good little full heal team there.
There's another creature on the... Oh, that's a Rogue Ogre, okay.
Rogue Ogre.
A Roger, if you will.
A Roger.
Actually misread that card. Basically, if it's the only card that you play on your turn, play, not use, you capture an amber and heal 2. So it's not just when you play it; it's at the end of any turn.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So even if you don't use Brobnar in your house as your house for the turn,
as long as you only play 1 card, you're getting. He's healing 2, and you're getting an amber off your opponent.
Yeah, I thought that card was a lot worse than I thought it was just on the turn that you play it. Ooh, is that a treasure map? Okay, looks like we're gonna have a check here.
Oh, that's definitely a check.
Yeah, we'll see if
ends his turn there. Smart.
Yep.
Treasure map only nets you 3 to 4 amber. I forget how much right now, in all honesty. But if it's the only card you played, and you can't play anything after it, I believe.
Yes. Yeah. So I think it's okay. Get rid of one of the creatures there. Get rid of his last creature. I mean, reaps away. It seems.
I mean, with the clear board, yeah.
Okay, so
he
does forge.
So first blood.
Yeah. First forge. Very cool. Alright, he couldn't deal with that, but he did gain enough amber on his turn to be at 7, it looks like. So he's also in check. Ooh, bait and switch. Ah, the classic.
Told you.
Oh, man.
Shadows. It's just an overwhelming force. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah, bait and switch is easily the best card in the game right now. And, I mean, we'll see if it's in Age of Ascension. I'm doubtful. Okay, looks like he plays out a Snecklifter and a Shadow Self. Snecklifter Shadow Self is a brutal duo right there.
Snecklifter itself is a good card. Unfortunately, it doesn't really do him any good here, but it's good enough with the Shadow Self out to give him presence at least.
Oh, I apologize. That's a Macis Asp, not a Snecklifter. My apologies.
Is that an Asp?
Yeah, I think you can see like 2 different words. Snecklifter is only one. I
Either
can't really tell by the art.
A creature with poison that can't die until you kill the Shadow Self.
Pretty brutal.
Oh.
Well,
either way, we're doing splash damage onto the Asp and 6 damage onto the Shadow Self.
Okay, he gets rid of it.
We're just gonna murder that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, when you're going against that many big beefy Brobnar creatures,
oh yeah,
they're not long for this world. But it did take a large part of the turn to get rid of all that.
That's that's 3 creatures you can't use anymore now.
Yeah, that's true. But now remember, all of those creatures that died are now actually purged.
Also good too.
So we'll see how that pays off with the as I mentioned earlier, that library access loop.
Hey, you know what's interesting? On the left here, we still have the library access showing on the top of the grave.
Wow, so he hasn't put anything in his graveyard.
Yeah, nothing cycling yet.
Wow.
I believe that's too much to guard. Either way, we have a declared check again.
Okay, another check. We'll see if... Okay, so we have a forge.
All right,
on the left, so it's 1 key to 1
right now. Oh no, you're right. 1 to 1. Sorry.
Interesting. I haven't seen Logos out in a bit. It probably has like a grip of Logos cards at the moment. Might be a big Logos turn.
And you're not wrong. Logos. Fogify.
Yep.
No attacks.
Yep. Oh, Mother, Bat Drone, Ganymede Archivist. Okay. Oh, that is a big battle line right there.
Wow.
Man, he's got to find a gateway to dis. I don't know if he has it in his deck, but he's got to remove those creatures, or this game is going to...
wipe. He needs to control the board state if he wants to win this.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, he's at 2 keys right now, so it's good, but...
Okay. He's got an artifact. Is it a Mobius Loop or something?
Mobius Scroll.
Mobius Scroll. Is that a effervescent principle or
Sloppy lab work.
okay? Discards a control the weak. Interesting. You know, I don't know if this. Okay, I don't know if this deck on the right here, if he has a board wipe in there. But remember that if he does, all of those creatures are going to be purged.
Yeah.
Which, that's a huge portion of a Keyforge deck. Okay, we got a remote access on the Dominator Bauble, heals the Troll. That is spicy right there. Remote access, low key, amazing. And remember, that means that
it won't untap.
It won't. Yeah, it won't. It won't untap, so we can't use it on his turn.
It won't ready. Is that a lab work I see there?
Yep. Another lab work, yeah.
No, it's a sloppy lab work.
Okay.
Very
Discards
sloppy.
a Gateway to Dis, which I'm sure he doesn't want to play. He
has no need for that right now.
Reaps with 3 creatures.
Which I believe will put him in check.
Yes, it will. It will put him in check. Man. Greg might run away with this on the left here. Yeah, he's got to find a Gateway to Dis if he has it. Alright, so readies his creatures if that's the end of his turn. Alright, let's see if we can make anything else happen here. Okay. It's still 1 key to 1 key, I believe.
No, it's 2 to 1 as
2 to
right
1?
now. Yeah.
Okay, well in that case the player on the right is up a key. We'll see if he can use that to his advantage.
Alright, he's calling Dis.
Hand
to Dis. Alright, so he's going to get some non-flying creatures out of there.
Purge away. Charette steals. Okay. Hey. Oh, captures. Captures 3. So keeps him from. I mean that really because of the amount of creatures he has on board. I mean,
it's almost negligible at this point.
Yeah, but it keeps him at least from forging on that next turn. It delays him a bit. So passes the turn. Draws. He might have to shuffle. Nope, doesn't shuffle. Doesn't have to shuffle into his graveyard quite yet.
Soon though.
Yeah, soon.
Looks of that deck.
Alright, we'll see if player on the left here is going to pick up his archive. Saw him tapping in earlier.
Brobnar with no archive.
Okay, looks like he's going to fight there with the Charette, or fights the Bat-Drone?
No, he's fighting the Charterette, dealing splash damage onto the Bat-Drone because it's a Fire Spitter.
Ah, yes, yes.
So Bat-Drone takes 1 damage right now. We've got a Purge Charterette, and this is check again.
See, he played something else. I'm not sure what that is.
Is that a Smith, I believe?
Yeah, that's a Smith.
Nets him an Amber for playing it, and I believe he's 2 more if he has excess creatures than his opponent.
He's reaping with the Troll and the Rogue Ogre. So he's probably at like 9 Amber right now, maybe even more.
I lost count in all honesty.
Yeah, it's hard to see. It's just a pile. Yeah,
and that'll be the turn.
Yeah, this game is getting away from him.
He has 12 Amber right now.
Oh, jeez. Okay, Shadow's turn. I'm not 100% sure what card that is. Okay, well, at least it gives him 2 bonus Amber. See how... He loses 1 for that card. Yeah, I mean, This would be the time where the bait and switch would be really clutch.
Oh,
but
God.
Unfortunately, he had already played it. It's in his discard pile.
Relentless Whispers. So because he destroyed a creature, he gets to steal an amber, and that creature had already captured an amber.
Urchin
3.
steals another one. Okay, so this is interesting. The player on the left here is going to forge on his turn, but if he can't deal with the 7 amber that the player on the right has, the player on the right's still going to take it because you know he's up a key, which you know the game's a race. So you know, unfortunately, just even though he's ahead on board, you know the keys is what matters. So it's 2 keys to 2 keys, but one player's in check. All right, now it looks like he's shuffling his graveyard for or his discard pile to make his deck
for
again.
that library access.
Yeah. Ooh. The player on the left here is up to 6 amber, but it might not matter if he can't deal with his opponent's. I think he did. He must have stolen something there. Oh, did he play that Schuler? He played something there that stole 1.
Maybe it was a bumpsy of some sort. Alright, we're at 7 to 5 amber here.
Yep. Yeah, this is a really down to the wire spot here. Let's see if he drew anything to keep his opponent from forging on this turn. Trying to maybe talk over his play. Okay, so he chooses Dis on his turn. Schuler, okay. That's 1. So now he's up down to 5, so he did buy him a turn.
Did you just play...
Oh, use the Bat Drone to...
Dominator Bottle on Bat Drone.
That's a good one.
To kill his Bat Drone. Smart.
Very smart. And skirmish so it
he
doesn't
steals
die.
1. I believe he played his Shuffles down there.
Yep. Alright, so... Ooh, burn the stockpile.
Stockpile.
Rough. Yeah, so he lost. He was at burn the stockpile. If your opponent has 7 or more amber, you lose 4. So he has 3 left, which is brutal.
And I believe he's just reaping right now.
Yeah,
with creatures, puts him in check.
Yep. This is really going back and forth. Quality game.
It's interesting in this game. Sometimes the turns go by real fast. Sometimes you just have problems forging that second, second, third key.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Man, now the board state is actually pretty even. Oh, he plays another charrette. Wow. Back and forth again.
It's going to be interesting now with so many creatures purged and
So many
library
creatures on
access
board.
is still in the deck.
Yeah, true. And bait and switch is back in the deck.
This is true too. And I believe he's reaping with 3 more creatures.
Brings him back up to danger zone levels.
Didn't use the Dominator Bauble though.
That might have been an oversight.
That was a misplay.
Yeah.
Could have definitely Dominator Baubled on the Bat Drone, stealing 1 for your opponent.
Yeah.
And then smart.
Alright, let's see if our player on the left here can find something else to keep him from forging on his next turn.
Got a Brobnar.
I can't remember the name of that creature, but I know that when your opponent forges a key, it deals 2 damage to all your opponent's creatures.
And he's killing the Charterette with the Troll.
Yep. Reaps with his Rogue Ogre and his other Brobnar creature, the Fire Spitter. So
Rogue Ogre is going to capture 1.
Yep.
Will heal 2, even though 10 amber.
Oh, right. He got to capture that one with the Rogue Ogre, which
took him out. Yep. We're at 10 to 5 amber right now.
Wow, this is really something.
Nine amber.
At this point, I don't even know if the bait and switch would do it, because he's at 5. It makes it even. That would still
This
be
is
over
an
6.
intense game.
Yeah, it really is. Man, I'm honestly stunned that player on the left here has actually like managed turn after turn, like just eked it out. Like that Rogue Ogre, I literally like forgot about that creature.
That it probably hasn't done that much work, but right now it just came in so clutch.
Serious.
Probably
Serious.
won him the game.
Yeah. All right, let's see here.
And I believe we're actually at 2 keys apiece right now. So is this game? All right, we got shadows. Bait and switch.
Okay, yeah, this is what I was saying. I don't know if it actually gets there. One.
Alright, so now they're going to be even at 7.
Yeah.
You got to get 2 more out of there.
That's hilarious. Even at 7. That's a lot of amber to be in both combination of both pools.
Nerve blast. Alright, he's down to 6.
Oh, man. And he doesn't have the Dominator Bauble to get the Batrone to steal one.
Nope.
Oh,
And
there it is.
Couldn't get there.
Yeah, he couldn't get there. That was very close, though. And the player on the left gets it. All right.
Did we forget about something?
Wait, did we forget about something here? He shook hands? It looked like it was over.
Wait. Shaffles. Shaffles, your opponent loses 1 amber at the end of your turn. Holy crap.
Never mind. Okay, they almost forgot about that.
Literally forgot about that.
Rough. Okay, so he is back up to a considerable amount of amber here. Got his opponent.
He's back up to 9.
Okay. Passes back to the opponent on the right, who is down to 5.
Logos.
Gains an amber.
Neurosiphon, so he gains an amber, steals an amber. So I believe, what are we at? 8 and 8 right now?
7 and okay, so got another amber there with and a mother as well.
Sloppy lab work.
Okay. Steals another one with the Batrone. Fights the Ganymede Archivist. These are
little impatient there with the stealing, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
Huge. Oh, okay.
What a game!
Greg on the left there does end up getting it. Oh wait, or not? Oh, he loses another one because the Shaffles again.
We keep forgetting about this.
Oh my gosh! So the game keeps going. They're shaking hands. What, 3 times? What is going on? Did he?
I believe we're calling it here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so Greg on the left did get it. Wow, what a game.
That was an insane game. I never thought that board state was going to come back. But
yeah.
Holy crap.
Wow, that was a close one. Don't forget about Shaffles.
Rule 1 now. Never forget about the Shaffles.
Yeah. Okay, well.
But you played against that deck. You think it's honestly that strong to go? What, this is his second win right now at 4? So Can it go 4-0?
It honestly seems possible. I mean, he is a good player, and he's come out to events and have swept them in the past. So, you know, it's certainly possible. The deck itself has a pretty as we saw, a pretty decent amount of stealing and other amber control. So,
now has he played this in Chainbound? Do you know? Because that's the kicker. Right now, this tournament is not Chainbound, by the way. Therefore, he starts off full and scot-free with a obviously very heavy hitting deck.
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if he's played that deck before, but I'm
gonna try and find out the name for you guys if you want, just so you can check it out on the app. If it has chains, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
I can't be surprised if it does. But
yeah, all right. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. All right, well,
all right, guys, we're gonna be back, and then we'll. In the next round, hopefully should be starting relatively soon. That was actually a pretty long match, but
right on.
We'll know.
Cool stuff, guys.
back, guys.
We are here with round 3. We have some awesome star sleeves over here to the left. Not sure what the houses are because they don't have the back of their cards facing up. But we will let you know. And if Dan can hear it, oh, that was a wave.
They just wanted to say hi, guys. It's actually kind of funny. They're talking about right now the camera has sound on itself. So they're going to be doing their own commentating while commentating.
I like it.
Alright, so we had the mulligan down. Sanctum with the potion of vulnerability play.
Preparing for the worst to come.
Shadows with Carlos Phantom and Ring of Invisibility. And a ghostly hand. Oh, that's...
Say goodbye to your 1 amber friend.
What a play. What a first turn.
That was a great first turn.
And we're not done with Hidden Stash.
Stash, got a little archive going on.
5 amber on his first turn. That's actually insane. With one in the archive, that's... We got a Shadows comeback with a Nerve Blast. And double Pawn Sacrifice. Well, that was actually pretty interesting. We go from a 5 amber first round to 3 amber comeback. Shadows play with another Hidden Stash. Interesting. Hollow Blaster with the Raiding Knight. Logo's playing out Chaos Portal. Wild Wormhole. Hitting a Way of the Wolf off the top of the deck.
It's a Wild Wormhole play. And then...
The Archivist. And a Dimensional Door. Need to discard that.
And he is at check.
Oh, we got library access. Quixo the Adventurer. Oh, very weak library access play. It's a way of the deck. Alright, we got First Blood Forging a Key over here on the left.
Very interesting keys that he's using.
I kind of like them.
I like it too.
Like Castlevania Crosses almost. It's pretty cool. A full moon. Oh boy. With a Hunting Witch. Ancient Bear. Dust Pixie. Holy crap, that's just 3 amber right off that.
Yep.
So this turn alone, he's netted
5
amber from 4 cards.
I like it.
And a Flaxia. We are back in check. This could turn out to be a quick game.
I'm really hoping it doesn't, just because I want the games to last as long as possible. But we'll see.
Blinding Light. Stunning every single Untamed card he has opponent controls.
Yep, which is 4. 4. With those handy dandy stun cards.
Knight's Reaping.
Up to 5 amber.
Inspiration. Quixio's actually gonna fight here. Who are we fighting now? Goes after the Archivist to kill him. Draws a card off the adventure.
Hopefully you got something to play.
And doesn't look like it. End of turn.
Alright, key number 2.
2-0 right now. With Logos play. He's doing Chaos Portal, and he actually called the right card. Plays Relentless Whispers, killing his Dust Pixie. And he steals one. Positron. Dealing 3 damage to his Adventure, 2 damage to his Raiding Knight. Fogify. Discarding Dimensional Door again.
Is that check? Okay. This is ridiculous.
Checkmate. He is declared checkmate.
Yes. Let's see.
Shadows.
Shadows.
Alright.
Gets one. Still, he's at more than 6. He's at 7 right now, actually.
Is he? And we have game.
That
wow.
was insanely fast.
That was one of the quickest games I think I've ever seen played.
Yep. Pretty ridiculous. I'm telling you, it's the sleeves.
He forged 2 keys on 2 turns. I think there was literally just 1 turn where he didn't. Absolutely ridiculous.
That was pretty wild. I'm at a loss for words on this match. That was...
I would be too, but he played everything perfectly. Like,
no,
the deck is...
He got the nut draws. That was unreal. And I'm telling you right now, it's the sleeves.
It might just be.
Those sleeves won the game.
The 9 Cat Star sleeves, whatever you want to call them.
Not only... Well, his keys are fantastic. We'll give him that. And the sleeves just add that much flair. That much flair that's needed for an epic game. Well, I think they're going to play another game.
They're going to play a little friendly match, see what happens. But as of right now, everything is in.
Nope, never mind. No friendly. They're just backing it up. There is a friendly? Or this?
Friendly.
Oh, Dan is informing me that there is a friendly going on right now. So what we're going to do is going to leave you here to watch this friendly game with a little bit of background music, as always. And enjoy. Oh, no, enjoy. Sorry about that. far back. Let's tone the music down a little bit. Right there's about good.
Welcome back, guys. Alright, so if you recognize these players on stream, or at least one of them,
with his fancy keys and his nice star sleeves.
he literally...
He won in about 5 minutes, so can he do it again? Only time will tell.
Honestly, I hope he can. Like, it is so interesting to see. They're going over their deck list right now. It's really kind of funny listening to them, like, be amazed at that deck.
You guys can't hear it. I can't even hear it, but Dan can hear it.
I can hear it. It's interesting to say the least. As we know, that Untamed pool is kind of insane. It's going to be even more insane with... Yeah. It's just that insane. There's no words for it.
He seemed unhappy.
No.
He just flung his deck list.
They're talking about what he has to worry about.
I think he saw the 3 Witch of the Hunts.
He said the Untamed pool was absolutely insane.
Oh,
He's talking about the double-dimensional doors and all this other stuff.
Tails. Nope, everyone loses.
And reflip. Alright, so our winner of last turn is going to be going second. Alright, looks like both players are keeping, and we're getting ready to go. Oh, so we do get a mulligan in here. I mean, fair enough, you got a free card, you might as well. And you know, it's funny, I've played against the guy on the right a couple times here for
He's a good player.
locals, chainbounds. He's honestly one of the best in the store. So it's going to be really interesting to see what he does here. We got a skeleton key on our first turn. Nice little setup. Doesn't do much though. Let's see what happens.
See a good amount of shadows cards in his hand. He does call
We are
shadows.
going shadows. We got a hidden stash.
Yep. Seems familiar.
And that'll be it. Oh no. Full moon with a dew fairy. Very lackluster compared to our last match that we saw. Usually there was more bursts, but...
Oh, shuffle it back in.
Oh, Lost in the Woods. One Hunting Witch.
One Ancient Bear.
And a Flaxia.
Oh, check.
This is what we've come to know from our player here. It's honestly insane.
Draws back up to 6.
fixes his hand, because we all know how annoying half of it upside down is.
Yep.
Oh, the analysis paralysis is real.
Indeed, it is. What can he do against this beast of a board?
I mean, obviously, the first strategy is you got to take out that hunting witch.
The hunting
first.
witch, yeah, the hunting
gotta
witch
go.
absolutely has to go.
And then you got Ancient Bear too, but Flaxia...
Ancient Bear is not really much of a cause of concern until you have something on your board because of its Assault 2. But the hunting witch is just going to... Everything's value when hunting witch is out. Every creature you play is value when hunting witch is out.
Yeah. Not to mention, Flaxia is just gonna keep getting him more amber, reaping for 2. It's insane.
The big think is happening right now. The biggest think.
No, the biggest thing is Rob, but he's not here today, thankfully.
Rob is not here, but we miss Rob. Even though he's just at work, and we'll probably see him later. But,
probably.
nevertheless.
We are most likely going to. Alright. 6 cards in hand. You have a Skeleton Key and a Balancing Ritual. What are you thinking of doing now? Alright, we gotta move this. Is that 2 control a week that I just saw? And we've got first key. And he's using his archive. This will be interesting. Logos, we got. Wow. So he just locked out his opponent. He played his Archivist, Scrambler Storm, and Fogify. He can't play cards. He can't attack if he even wanted to.
Yep, so that is basically a...
He has a free
turn.
turn.
He has no turn.
Nope.
That was basically just take an extra turn.
Got locked out of 2 houses into literally the perfect house he probably could.
It's pretty wild.
We got Shadows, and what are we doing?
Alright, Hunting Witch is gone.
Didn't he play Fogify? There we go. I was wondering what happened with that. There we go. At least they corrected it.
Yep. Alright. Yes, he shows us the cards. They showed us.
At least they understood what they were doing.
Dust Pixie.
Untamed. Are we getting the mana overload again? Mana overload. I'm sorry, Amber overload.
Reap. We are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amber. Flaxia attacks. Then Ancient Bear with the assault takes no damage. Clears the board, passes, and
checks
calls
for
check.
a second key. Alright, Untamed, Balancing Ritual, he's gonna get steal 1.
Alright, so he's at 5.
Save the pack. Very interesting.
Gets rid of the Flaxia.
Nocturnal Maneuver.
Obviously, all the Untamed are gonna get rested. Alright, Forge key. 2 keys.
Wow, this is
2 to 0.
Shadows, Carlos Phantom.
Yep.
Long Fused. Hidden Stash. Another archive.
And he equipped
Ring of Invisibility on the Hunting
Witch.
That is wow.
He almost played in his entire hand that turn. He had 1 card left. Wacky and crazy, let me tell you.
Just in case you weren't sure, Ring of Invisibility gives Elusive and Skirmish. So not only do you have to attack Hunting Witch twice now in order to kill it, or you just do that.
Up, Gateway.
Gateway.
I
guarantee you he had that in hand.
Needed Gateway.
No, he definitely had that in hand while Scrambler Storm was activated. Saved him a couple turns and netted him that second key. Yeah. Is that a Life Orb I see on there? Life Orb? I believe it is.
Yes.
Interdimensional Graph, Wild Wormhole, Ghostly Hand? Wow.
And that is check.
Checks with 9. We are in checkmate with 9 right now.
And that's the game. Another relatively quick, but not as fast.
Not as fast as last round, but that deck is, even for a slow start on that deck, it was still insane.
And that brings us to the end of Swiss for this event. We're going to head downstairs, see what the standings are, and we're going to come back with the top 4, I believe we're doing.
I believe it is the top 4.
Right, so we will see you fine folk in a bit. Enjoy the music.
We'll be back. Alrighty then, guys. Welcome back. We are on top 4, our top 2 seeds. I believe this is actually a rematch of the first round.
Oh, interesting.
I believe. Don't quote me on that. Okay. But as we've seen this lovely deck here, forges a key, 1 turn, the turn after, and generally the turn after that.
So, oh, the deck on the left is that deck?
Yes.
Oh boy.
We've seen this deck on stream for the past 3 rounds now.
Eef.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a feeling, like, I'm pretty confident that these players have played each other in the past, not even regardless of today, and I think they've seen each other's decks before, so, you know, there's a little bit of familiarity that's going to be here to begin with.
I mean, even with the familiarity, it's just, can you outrace this deck?
Yeah.
A deck that generates 5 amber turn 1 and 9 amber every other turn?
Wow.
Yeah.
Is this, I'm assuming it's Untamed at least?
Yes, he has Untamed, Shadows, and I forget the last one.
Okay. That sounds about right. I mean, Untamed with the key cheating is unsurprising to be a fast strategy.
But surprising enough, we haven't seen Keyforge.
Key charge?
Key charges.
Yeah. Oh, really?
No, we haven't seen Keyforge today, period.
Key charge. Yeah, I gotcha. No
yes,
worries.
no, we haven't seen Key Charge actually out of that deck, so...
weird.
He doesn't have key cheating, but we had another player here who's just great at analyzing decks in general. Look at his deck list, and I believe he said on any given run-through of just the deck alone, he's got 27 amber generation.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's bananas.
So play through the deck once and you forge 2 keys. All 3 keys, actually.
Wow, that's bananas. Well, on the plus side, he's got some pretty amazing sleeves there.
Look, the Shooting Star, Nyan Star, whatever you want to call it, they're great. He's got awesome keys.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, those are some cool keys. I like that. All right, well, we'll see what goes down here. It looks like they are just shuffling up. Probably. I mean, are these rounds timed? I don't think they are because it's a playoff.
I'm not sure if they're timed or not. I don't believe they are, but we do have Anthony standing by as judge, watching everything, making sure.
That sounds about right. All right, okay, looks like they're getting started here. Did you notice which player is going to go first or second?
I believe they're deciding that now.
Oh, okay. The nice flip of the coin. Alright, looks like he's going first.
Player on our right is starting. Which honestly might mean nothing if you can't generate.
Honestly, I feel like that's
so
a plus for our player on the left.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome. We are at Highlanders Games Unlock the Box Keyforge Tournament. Everybody here is playing for special decks from Gamma that actually have Highlander games in the name. Some are actually really good. I believe we have a Time Traveler and a Horseman deck in the prize pool. But top 4 has already picked their prizes they're playing for, so we're going to see how this turns out.
Yeah, it's interesting how with the playoff, the top 4 picked their choice of decks, and interestingly enough, they did not take the Horseman deck.
To be fair, Horsemen are great. They have great synergy together, but you don't need them for an amazing deck.
Oh, absolutely not. And I mean, if the shell around it isn't there.
Oh, sorry guys.
Oh wow.
Played logos here. We got. Wild Wormhole. Alright, so we got our Mother, we've got Wild Wormhole into a Relentless Whisper onto his Archivist.
Wow. Okay, not as explosive as, but the Mother getting him an extra card on the first turn is pretty good.
Oh, that's just amazing. Yeah. It's definitely a slow turn from him, but we've seen slow turns turn into explosive huge rounds.
Yeah. Alright, we'll see what the player on the right here is up to. Looks like he Shadows, Dis, and Rob Narget? I could be wrong, but I at least in Shadows, Dis. Double Silvertooth. Ouch! Wow. Okay. Dang. Okay, we got an Umbra. Double Reap, I'm imagining. Yep, that's unsurprising. Alrighty. Just so players on this, it looks like the player on the right here is actually placing his Amber on his keys instead of his Archon card, which is a little abnormal, but
it happens.
Players have different quirks, so if you're trying to look for his Amber, that's where it is.
Right now, his first key has 3 Amber on it, looking at our first seed here with only 2 on his Archon. Choosing Logos to Reap with the Archivist, which means he is going to archive a card.
Yeah. Fighting Umbra.
Fogify.
Okay, very nice. Kind of blanks the silver teeth, if you will.
I mean, you're not getting rid of Mother anytime soon. Your Archivist, at least it survives for another turn. But again, still a fairly slow one for what we've seen.
Well, this honestly, I'm interested in knowing that the deck on the left is incredibly fast. It's possible that the player on the right is going to be trying to play extra aggressive. And aggressive, even though it's kind of like a misnomer, like you think aggressive fighting is the most aggressive thing, in this game, aggressiveness is marked by reaping.
Yeah, so in this game, definitely to be aggressive is just to...
It looks like he's playing Sanctum.
Race the fastest.
Maybe Sanctum playing was that Champion Tabrice?
Inspiration.
Okay.
He used Inspire there, and he was attempting to fight, but we remembered this time, unlike last round for Fogify.
Yep.
So, he reaps. And that'll be turn.
Interesting. Alright, wow, so... Interesting for this matchup already. We somehow don't have a Keyforged yet.
It's very surprising given the last 2 rounds, but
maybe we'll have an explosive Untamed turn here. We'll see what,
well, not this turn. We're going with Shadows, Silvertooth, Hidden Stash.
Okay, gotcha. Archives another card.
And Silvertooth is reaping.
Okay.
Putting him in check for his first key.
Very cool.
Which I believe he has 7, so...
Oh, really? 7? I believe. It's hard to tell.
A little hard to count there. Oops. Had a fumble with the card.
Couldn't really tell what it was, and I doubt the other player got to see it.
You never know.
Yeah, that's true. Alright. And remember, he is actually still drawing an extra card every turn with the Mother.
It's so helpful.
Oh, hey! Urchin gets one. Alright. Secret Needle.
With the Secret Needle. That was interesting.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I don't remember if if he had 6 or 7. So that Urchin might have kept him off forging a key.
And it looks like we're gonna reap.
Yep.
One Silvertooth.
See what the other one does here. Like maybe fighting the opposing Silvertooth.
Nope.
Reaping again.
We're gonna reap.
Yep. Playing aggressive here. Playing aggressive.
We have check on our first key.
Alright, let's see if he forges now. Nope.
No forge.
Okay, so now he was at 5.
It was at 5. He
picks up his
archive.
Alright, let's see what he has here.
Oh boy.
Ooh, Hunting Wish. Double Hunting Wish. Dust Pixie
With
at
Dust
4.
Pixie.
Oh my gosh, that's an explosive turn. I can't see what that
Ancient
was.
Bear.
Okay, cool.
And a Flaxia.
Jeez, unreal.
So that turn alone was 1, 4, 6, 8 Amber.
Dang. And that was, so he's at 13? Oh, he plays
no,
another one.
Maybe 9. So, Way of the Wolf there.
Way of the Wolf is surprisingly a fairly decent card. I mean, upgrades are
13 amber. But yeah, no, Way of the Wolf is... It's not one of the more powerful untamed cards, but it definitely gives an advantage to a creature-heavy board.
Yeah, especially like, you know, playing it on a creature in a house that doesn't often take that skirmish ability.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Obviously, we see that the player on the right is playing Shadows. Since we don't have his deck list, I'm not sure if he's playing a Bait and Switch or a Miasma or a Too Much Guard. Too Much Protect, I should say.
Let's see. He's calling Shadows, picked up his Archive, and is using Seeker Needle to ping his Archivist.
Killing Archivist.
Will at least net him.
Well, we forgot to mention that the player on the right is actually he forged a key on his
so we have First Blood and 2 amber on his second key.
Okay, now we can see the Ancient Bear and the Flax Sea all the way on the top of the screen there.
Silvertooth attacking into Mother.
Silvertooth reaping.
Oh, Poison Wave.
Oh, interesting.
It's alright though, looks like even though he might have wiped out most of the board, that 13 amber is still sitting there. It's 2 keys right there.
So the champion, the Sanctum creature there, did not take any damage from that Poison Wave because it does have 2 armor. So, all right. So it looks like he's obviously going to be forging a key at 6,
first key,
which leaves him with more than 6 remaining.
7 remaining as of right now, but
goodness gracious.
Calling Logos.
I will say
Scrambler
that
Storm.
Okay, very nice. I will say that Poison Wave though was pretty amazingly clutch.
Oh, that definitely.
I mean,
getting rid of those hunting witches with the first.
Yeah, the game would have been over otherwise.
Oh, looks like we have a relatively low-key turn here. Scrambler Storm. No action cards can be played.
Interesting. Well, obviously, unless the current player can do something about it, we're going to have a second key on the left here, forge at the beginning of his turn. Alright, that's putting it out as a reminder that he can't play actions. Let's see what he picks here. Go with nice.
We got Dis with
a Lash.
Stealer of Souls.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a heavy hitter for sure. But it's going to do nothing in the forging of this second key here.
Yeah, it looks like he already has 4 or 5 left from that key. So he's literally 2 amber away from getting this game, which he can just, even if he didn't play a card with it from his hand, he can just get 2 amber with his 2.
But he's calling Shadows. Customs Office steals 1.
Okay.
I believe he played Carlos Phantom over there.
Reaps with that his other creature with skirmish. Readies, and he's there.
He's checkmate.
Yep. Flash of Broken Dreams. Yep. Not surprising. We'll see if he attacks with a Stealer of Souls there to purge a creature.
Just in case you weren't aware, Customs Office says if your opponent would be playing any artifacts, you steal amber as attacks.
Okay, so that Lash of Broken Dreams bought this player 1 extra turn, but we'll see if he can do anything about it. There's a Gongoozle. I think it's a Gongoozle, deals 3 damage. Yep, creature. Yeah, it's interesting. Lash of Broken Dreams. I mean, it's a card that can keep the game going, but unfortunately, you just get
it only does so much. In something like this, it might only do so much.
Yeah, it could prevent you from losing 1 turn. But if you have to keep doing it every turn and not do anything else, like you keep having to play this, so you can just use the Lash. I mean, you're not going to get ahead on board, and so you're just
you're preventing the inevitable.
Exactly.
At that point.
Exactly.
trying to figure out who he's attacking Stealer of Souls with here.
Yeah.
You either got the Flaxia or the Ancient Bear.
Getting the Flaxia will be purged. He will steal one.
Discard a card. Nope.
Plays a Life Ward.
He does play the Life Orb, which will steal the Amber thanks to Customs Office. And he's in check still. Taking the play back.
Okay.
He is at 8 Amber right now. So discarding the Life Ward. Makes sense.
Alright, well, he doesn't forge now because of the Lash. But this might be
Logos play.
library access. Or is that
No, that's interdimensional graph.
Oh my god. It's a good one though.
Let's see what he does. Discarding interdimensional doorway. But he is at 9, so
Yeah.
he's at check even with Lash in hand, so will Shadows come out to save the day?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not so sure. There's the bait and switch happening
That's Pandemonium, I believe.
That's you're capturing Amber from your opponent. Like, okay, using his Lash as he has to. Let's see here. Is there anything? Okay.
Reaping. And that'll be a turn.
Okay.
So we still don't forge a key on this turn thanks to Lash, but again, there's only so much that it's going to be able to do to save him here.
Yeah, absolutely.
8 Amber, just waiting to forge that third key.
Let's see what he picks here. Maybe just
He's checking his grave.
graveyard. Okay, or discard pile. Maybe a Mimicry in hand.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Mimicry into Full Moon. I've seen that play before.
That'd be very spicy. Yeah, Mimicry is a very that's one of the most like awesome house cheating cards.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There's something really satisfying about mimicrying your opponent's bait and switch. That feels real good.
I don't know. I don't have a deck that has it, so I'll take your word. All right. So we're reaping with the bear.
Yep.
Mimicry Hysteria. Returning all creatures to hand. Oh, there's the full moon.
Oh god.
Is that a hunting witch?
Yeah, hunting witch, ancient bear. Okay, yeah.
Way of the Wolf on ancient bear.
Skirmish assault. That's a good combo. I don't think it really matters.
13 amber here, but we do have a forge at least.
All right, the player on the right here forges his second key. Nothing in his battle line. Even if he uses the Lash, obviously he simply can't.
He has to somehow be able to steal 4 amber. No, 5.
Oh wow.
He is at 13 right now. He needs to be able to steal 5 amber and use Lash in order to keep this game going.
Yeah. I think he's talking through his possible plays here. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing how he can get himself out of this hole. But obviously I don't have his deck list in front of me.
I don't think there's much he can do here. And I believe that is game.
Yeah, there it is. Yep. Unsurprising there.
Oh, completely. This deck has been dominating this tournament. It went 4-0 in Swiss. It's won its first game in top 4.
Alright. Alright, so looks like we'll be seeing it one more time for the last game.
I'm sure we'll be seeing him in top 2. Well, obviously we'll be seeing him in top 2. It's just... what are you going to do against a deck like that? You slow it down and then it just bursts out with 2 Hunting Witch.
Yeah, we've seen Diamond having
a full moon.
Yeah. Well, you know, we see the Lash of Broken Dreams trying its best to stay the end of the game, but unfortunately not.
There's only so much it's going to be able to do.
Yeah, only so far.
Alright guys, we're going to take a break with that, and we will be back with our top 2. See you in a bit. Alright guys, and we're back. Just rolling into our... have decided who's going first. Looks like a Life Ward into Archivist into Wild Wormhole. Not too sure what that artifact is. Nice. Was this the last pack? I was gonna buy that too. Alright. Looks like we've got a lot happening here. Sorry about that, guys.
Wow, got explosive plays already here.
But still only 2 amber out to... Is that 4?
5 amber.
5 amber, I see. Wow.
So we have a Shadows Mirror as well. Yeah, they got this game started pretty fast.
Oh, they just rolled straight into this. There was no stopping it there.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I mean, top 2. It's been
just
a
wanna get it
relatively
over
long
with.
day. Just want to get out of here.
Yeah, and there's the adrenaline's running. You just want to go, and just.
And there's no point in waiting if everybody's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I just took an. Oh, Joe. Oh, these guys had played earlier, in the day, I believe.
The other side can win, but
wow, Joe's really racing here on the right.
it's the only way to try and beat the deck here. You have to. Calling Shadows again.
Reaping. Okay.
Ghostly hand there just for the mana. Wow, I'm sorry. Too many games in my head right now. Holy
It
crap.
happens. Hey.
2 amber just off the Ghostly hand alone. And we have our first key forged.
Interestingly enough, not from the Shooting Star deck, if you will.
Dominator Bauble.
Okay. Quality artifact there. What's that?
I'm not sure what I saw go into the discard there, but...
Okay, Arise. Interesting. Getting back Shadows creatures?
We'll see.
Okay, passes the turn. Uses the key. Oh no, Keyforge is a key. Interesting. Use the Chaos portal. Naming Shadows.
Looks like he got it off there.
Lucky duck.
Again, very slow turns. I wonder if he's just not drawing what he needed, or...
Well, it doesn't look like he's even had an untamed
attempting
turn
to play... Maybe he's saving it. Maybe now he knows the deck a little bit. He's worried. We got a life ward there. Hysteria, bringing everything back to the hand.
Alright, control the weak. We'll see what
Very
it means here.
interesting.
Could you tell they named? Okay, ends his turn. Pretty unsubstantial turn.
Chaos Portal.
Okay, so
And
named
it's
logos.
a whiff. Is that his turn? Wow.
Oh wow, he just absolutely blanked him with that control the weak. Okay, plays a choosing Untamed as well here. Dust Pixie. Wow, okay, very explosive. And then Snufflegator.
Snufflegator! Love that card.
Yeah, it's great.
It's adorable.
5 amber. 5 amber to none. This is very interesting.
5 to 1. 5 to 1. Give him a little credit.
Oh, 5 to 1. My bad.
Oh, are we seeing another Mimicry play here? I don't know how much good that would do him right now.
Well, if you recall, the player on the right here actually has an Arise in his graveyard,
but
his discard pile. So it's possible that he might be using the Mimicry.
Alright, well, we've picked up our archive. There's the double hunting witch.
There it is. This is what we've been...
Triple hunting
crap.
witch.
Dust Pixie gaining 5 amber, guys.
Wow.
That's insane. And then
Flaxia?
a Mimicry.
Oh, nope, that's the Mimicry. Hysteria back.
Oh
my gosh.
Absolutely bananas.
What?
Yeah, Joe's cracking up.
I mean,
yep.
Yeah.
Unreal.
That is unreal. To just replay all of this.
Yep.
Double Hunting Witch, triple Hunting Witch, and the Dust Pixie.
Yep. He didn't even... Okay, so now he has all of the amber, and finishes up with
looks
a Way
like
of
he
the
just
Wolf.
put Way of the Wolf onto Dust Pixie there.
Oh, man.
I mean, what, that was 10 amber?
Twice.
Once, so 20 amber
Goodness
in one
gracious.
play.
That's insane.
Well, do we see a bait and switch?
You only need 18 to win a game. He just did all of that in one turn.
One turn. Are we gonna crack the life ward just because? Or do you scoop at this point? Like, oh no, that wasn't a life ward. I'm sorry, that was a key to dis.
Okay, pretty surprising play.
All right, that wasn't bad either. A Hunting Witch. I'm not sure what that second card there was. Into a Dust Pixie, into a Dew Fairy.
I think that's the Snufflegater again, actually.
Is that the That is the Snufflegater.
Yep, so gaining a considerable amount of amber here for Joe on the right here, but unfortunately, it might be too little too late, because even if this player on the left, he's at 2 keys with more than 6 amber in his pool, so...
we're back on shadows, it looks... I'm sorry, Logos.
Logos, okay. Use of the Chaos Portal.
And it's a
Doesn't
whiff.
get it. But, yeah, basically, this player on the right has to do something about this excess
You
amber
have
in
to
his
have
pool.
amber control.
Yeah.
If not, I mean, it's...
Yeah, if he doesn't have it... Oh, is that the card that stops him from playing actions?
I believe that's Scatterstorm, yes.
Yeah, oh jeez. Okay, so he forges, but it might be too late for this game at this point. Yep, there it is.
And there's the handshake.
All right, we have victory.
That was... All right, I'm going to go downstairs and see if I can buy this guy's deck for about $500, because I want it that bad. It's insane.
Yeah, it's a great deck. Very cool. Yeah, maybe if we can get the deck name so players can look it up.
If we do, I'll try and find a place to post it for you.
Yeah.
Maybe do a little, our first ever Keyforge deck review.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That might be interesting.
Yeah, maybe we can have him up here for a discussion on the deck.
Nice little interview.
Yeah.
Alright guys, but until then, I'm Dan, with my guest host Chris here.
Good to see you guys. It was a fun time.
And we'll see you later.
See ya.